In this video, I will show that the supposed law phasing out incandescent light bulbs simply does not exist. We begin our journey at the U.S. Department of Energy's website, which informs us that as of January 1st, 2012, traditional, inefficient 100-watt incandescent light bulbs will no longer be available at most stores. This regulation, they say, stems from the Energy Independence and Security Act of 2007. What is the Energy Independence and Security Act of 2007? A look at their fact page provides us an answer, as well as a table of wattage requirements that comes directly from the bill. We're not satisfied with this, though, and so we go to the United States Senate Committee on Energy and Natural Resources to download the bill and read it for ourselves. We open up the bill and turn to Section 321A, Energy Efficiency Standards for General Service Incandescent Lamps. Scrolling down to paragraph 3, we read Energy Conservation Standards. Section 325 of the Energy Policy and Conservation Act, 42 U.S.C. 6295, is amended. And sure enough, we find the same table we saw on the DOE website right inside the bill. So where's the conspiracy? We'll get to this in a moment when we take a look at the U.S. Code, but for the time being, let's note the intended location of the wattage requirements, which, according to the 2007 ESA bill, are to be located in paragraph 1 of Section 325I in the Energy Policy and Conservation Act. For our final step, we go to the Government Printing Office, where we do a search for Title 42, Section 6295 of the U.S. Code. When we look at the U.S. Code's light bulb standards, we immediately see a problem. There's no wattage table. Oh sure, we've still got two very lovely light bulb regulating tables, but those have been around since 1992. Where in the hell did our incandescent wattage regulations go? To solve this mystery, we go to the Office of the Law Revision Council, which prepares and publishes the U.S. Code. Here we go to the references for Section 6295, where we find a neatly documented explanation for the exclusion of the wattage requirements. It turns out that another section of the ESA bill, Section 322B, strikes out the wattage requirements in paragraph 1, replacing them with a new, and very different, regulatory paragraph. So here's the deal. Congress did in fact birth a law regulating incandescent bulb wattage. But as soon as the bill was signed, it got tossed straight into the dumpster. Now in college, when you write and then accidentally delete your term paper, do you still get credit? This is effectively what Congress has done. And now, for the first time, the government is enforcing an urban legend. And the reason they're getting away with it is that only a select few people in the world have actually read the law carefully. And this, for a law that is set to make and break players in a multi-billion-dollar economy. Make no mistake about it, there are billions of corporate dollars betting against you here, including plenty from Goldman Sachs, that same vampire squid who brought you TARP and the unelected technocrat now ruling Italy. And in order for their share prices to go up, they need you to believe in this myth, in the same way that you believe in a law. So come on everybody, let's spread some truth. First, there is no wattage law. Second, the government knows this. And lastly, notwithstanding reality, the government persists, zealously determined in its efforts to spread and enforce this new, corporate-sponsored, green religion.
This little light of mine.